Good afternoon. Welcome to this very sacred and quiet space. Just for you and me to chill a while, to tune in to the magnificence we all are. But first, I'd like to invite you to take that deep and conscious breath. So as you breathe in, push that tummy out as you breathe in. It's like bringing the breath all the way down to the core of you, to your tummy. And then breathe out all the tensions, the worries, concerns, everything that no longer serves. So I don't know about you, but I feel as if I've got a sleeping sickness. I can't stay awake. So every time we consciously breathe, we focus away from the mind, into the heart, into the soul. Reconnect with our divine self. You know, that divine self that is non-physical, that is the flow of consciousness, the stream of consciousness that flows through you. You are me, and I am you. That's why it's important to be nice with each other, to honor each other, because we are looking at ourselves. So just breathing nicely and gently. Feeling within the energy. And I can always rapidly tell that my body and mind just like comes online, and I feel that warmth, that energetic flow, tingling. So I know that I am connected. Just bringing body, mind, and spirit together in a harmonious alignment. So yes, it's like we're always connected. We're always body, mind, spirit, but we're hardly ever aware of it. And the trick is to keep us sane through this great shift of consciousness, is to be aware of it, to keep being aware 24/7. So living in the present moment, the now moment. And the breath does that. It brings us back, and it quietens the mind if you practice. The mind lately is very busy because the unconscious mind is being targeted by Team Dark in the last days. So any aches and pains and depression, panic, just feeling down and confused and bothered, it's all targeted by the energetic Team Dark. They sit on the unconscious mind and body, making you worry more, making you more concerned, trying to get you into this downward spiral of despair, keeping you away from being conscious of your divine connection, of your power to choose in each moment how you respond to life. So you'll find these days easily targeted. So even more reason for you to practice just being with you, feeling that loving presence that's all around you. Can you feel it now? As you sit here breathing in your silence, so today I want to go on an inner journey into your darkness. Nothing to be afraid of. Because the more used to feeling, to understanding the dark, the quicker we can make friends with it and welcome it home. Because it is a big welcome it needs now. So still focusing on your breath, breathing deeply and calmly. You see, in the beginning, there was only God, only source or love, whatever you like to call the beginning, the light. It wanted to know self, to express self, to feel the wonders of earth, of life, to experience wonders. So we all separated from source. And in this separation, duality, we created, and notice I say we created, because once in the beginning we were one. We are God, you are God, I am God. But we separated to experience in the human vessel, life. This duality, the warm and cold and the light and the dark, up and down, north and south, east and west, all the splits, the contrasts. And through many lives, we've all experienced everything. So we have played the roles of victim and aggressor. We've played the light roles and the dark roles. Now, somewhere along the line, some people just loved having power and control over the mass. And they took the original purpose out of context, and some people use the word hijack. Humanity was hijacked. And we have done a lot of suffering. Very hard to get out of the programming and the control that's been used, and mainly by targeting the mind. But I don't want to point fingers. The dark team are doing this. Yes, they are, but it's part of you. Remember, in the beginning, we were all one. So the dark team, even though they're doing evil things, and some people call it Satan, the devil, it's part of God too. Originally, got lost, disconnected, totally disconnected from its light source. But it doesn't mean that we can't welcome it all back and dissolve it to shine our light on the darkness. Because it's only energy. The feelings we are getting, it's all energetic. And when we welcome it, when we embrace it with our divine light, our divine love, we can dissolve. We can love it to death. And the dark transmutes back into light. So there is nothing to be afraid of. There is nobody really getting at us that can get at us unless we ignore it and fall for it. And that's why it's very important to stay conscious, to stay present, on top of it, to keep feeling the energies around and follow what you're feeling, because it's always right. But it's no good resisting, fighting. You only make it more angry or worse. So we open and receive probably aspects of ourselves too, old aspects, previous lives, where we were broken, heartbroken, But it's time now to embrace the darkness. And for about 10 minutes, I'm going to do an inner journey, just feeling the darkness, just allowing it to be. That you can do at any time that you need to do it. So from where you are now, just imagine yourself expanding within yourself. And remember, within you is much space, just like out there. And the Doctor Who's TARDIS. So just expand yourself within and come to the core of you, so in the center. It's like your own silent retreat. Just feeling very safe, anchored deeply within Mother Earth. So wherever you are sitting, lying, you can imagine yourself anchored to the ground below. And also connected to the air above. Receiving the flow of consciousness through your breath. Body, mind, spirit harmoniously aligned together. And then just allowing yourself to feel in the core of you your true essence of love, joy, and peace. Feel it as bubbles coming up from a deep well, filling your whole body. So completely filling your toes and your legs and your pelvic area, tummy, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, neck, head. Just completely filling yourself up with the bubbles of love, joy, and peace. And you can imagine all your cells, your physical cells, just dancing in delight at this pure essence. Dancing, caressing the physical human. So we can also allow any thoughts that come in to be. Just watch them come and go. Any pains and struggles. Just observe, feel, allow them to be. You can even go into an area of pain And just see how your essence of love, joy, and peace interacts in this space, this caress, easing the trauma, and just allow yourself to feel some concern or worry, panic. Just allow it to come into your body. So like a welcome it to come and sit on your knee. Maybe it needs to express why it's there, what it needs. You see, during this time, it's important all our broken parts of source, that separation, is given the chance to come back within your sacred vessel now. Back source itself, but you, the human, the divine human, are coming into your oneness by accepting, receiving back all broken parts of you, of humanity. Just breathing in to accept and welcome. So truly nurturing yourself. Any feeling that seems to be negative or bad, just allow it to be in your presence, your loving presence. And just like your physical pain enjoyed the caress of your bubbles of love, joy, and peace, these feelings coming in also can be greeted by bubbles of love, joy, and peace. Feeling good as we embrace everything, not afraid, being courageous, brave, fearless, even though it might not feel nice, as in a panic. But just gently breathing from the bottom of your tummy. Gently embracing it. Being with it, loving it. And really, there is nothing to do, because the breath is the magic, consciousness, divine, Holy Spirit. And when the breath touches the energies, it magically dissolves them. Now I call this integration, which is the opposite of separation. So in the beginning, we were separated for an experience. Now it's time to come back into our individual oneness, receiving all the darkness and the light. So it is so important not to be afraid of the feelings of, I could even say the word terror. But feel it. And just know that as you breathe, your love, joy and peace, the essence of you, is doing the work. All you have to do is breathe. And just know it's all okay. You've done nothing wrong. You are just journeying through these end days now, where humanity, for the ones who choose, for the ones who are conscious, are moving into a new experience. So away from duality, away from separation, into unity and harmony. But first, we each must integrate all our fears and darkness. And whether it's our own darkness or the darkness of everyone, really, it doesn't matter. So you can imagine you're shining your light so brightly now. Your body vibrating high. Just from this projection of the love, joy, and peace bubbles within. Just taking care of everything that might harm you, that you know won't harm you because it's only energy. You're just a vessel of transmutation or alchemy. And everything that you do for yourself, you do for all humanity. And I know there are so many of us now doing this work, bringing in the darkness, putting an end to the darkness. And just stay with yourself like this for however long you need to. Just allowing the light, your light, to dissolve all the darkness, all the concerns and worries, fear. You are so powerful. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very nice. So make it easy. Don't stay in the mind thinking and worrying. This, you, in your power, can choose to be conscious of shining your light, embracing the darkness, and allowing it to integrate and transmute. So let's do a few nice deep breaths as we come to the close of this journey. Just feel your feet or body on the ground. Just come back into the land of the living. If you like, you can close yourself off. Drink some water, because everything that we've just transmuted needs to leave the body. It leaves it with the out breath, but also through our system. So drink lots of water. So don't be afraid of these times. We're all feeling it because we have work to do. This allowing for the integration, transmutation. We are alchemizing. So remember, I love you. You are magnificent. And I thank you for being you, being here. Until the next time.